What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, and partner in the Ambrosia Collective and 015 Nutrition. So, question is, how should you eat while on cycle? That's right. How should you eat while on a steroid cycle? Now, because this is a family-friendly channel, this will be about people on TRT or HRT. And if someone happens to be on something that's not prescribed by a licensed doctor or physician, then hey, maybe it'll help you too. But again, there's a family-friendly legal channel. I do not offer any medical advice. I am not a doctor, and in fact, I am a complete idiot. So listen to this advice at your own risk or peril. All right, guys, so check it out. How do you eat while on a steroid cycle? That's a damn good question. And a lot of people think there's something magical that happens to your digestive system while you're on steroids. So let's look at what steroids do. They increase your protein synthesis. They allow your body to utilize more protein for building muscle, for making gains. But it really doesn't change who you are metabolically. Look, dude, if you're fat and you store fat easy when you're natty, you're going to be fat. You're going to store fat easy when not natty. Will it allow you to eat more calories and gain more muscle as opposed to fat when on a bulk? Yeah. So let's say if you go on a bulk and you gain 5 pounds. If you were natty, maybe one of that will be muscle, right? If you're not natty, maybe 3 or 4 of that will be muscle. So when gaining, steroids offer tremendous advantage. Now, when losing fat, it allows you to not only retain more muscle, it also allows you, check it out. It allows you to even potentially gain lean mass and lose fat at the same time, which is very, 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 very hard to do when you're natty. So some people will be like, well, when you're on steroids, you should eat more protein. Maybe. I actually look at it the other way. Your body is so efficient at utilizing protein and turning it over while on steroids that I think we're still good with a gram of protein per pound of body weight. Now, to be safe, because you're on those androgens, take it up to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. But if you want to set it at 1 gram, if let's say you just like bagels and toast, by all means, 1 gram's enough. How much fat? Well, the reason fat needs to be high when you're natural, the reason it needs to be adequate, because it helps with hormones, right? Without fats, your body can't really synthesize hormones in your body. So a lot of people say, well, I can go really, really, really low fat when on a low carb diet. I say, oh, hold on. Fat does more than that. Fat's also amazing for energy. It's amazing for every bodily function, helps with fat-soluble vitamins and minerals. I'm going to still tell you to set your fat at 0.5 grams per pound. So for a 200-pound man, okay, I'm more than 200, but let's say for a 200-pound man, I want to see you get at least 200 grams of protein per pound, not per lean mass, per pound, total pound. Let's not overcomplicate this. No, 0.8 per pound of lean mass. Then you got to do fat measurements, this, that, the third. No. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily, period. The end. Just go with that. If you want to go 1.5, go 1.5. If you're going by lean mass, that puts you around 2. Good, whatever. 1 gram per pound per lean mass, that brings up to 1.3, 1.5, whatever. Per fat, for me, I need at least 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight. Fill in the rest with carbs. Now, what is the rest? Well, you're going to have to try. I'm going to need you to find out how many calories you need to maintain. I want you to eat over that. I want you to try and gain 1 to 2 pounds of weight, total weight per month. If you're on steroids, that'll be pretty much purely muscle, usually, especially if you're a newbie. But here's a caveat. Some people might be able to gain 4 to 5 pounds, 9 to 10 pounds, especially newbies on that cycling game. So you need to play it by ear. You need to look at pictures. Look, dude, I could tell you to measure body fat every day. I could tell you to do whatever. dude, what you need to do is take pictures. If you're gaining 4 to 5 pounds a month and you still have abs, or 1 to 2 pounds a week, whatever it may be, and you still have abs and you're gaining and you still got Christmas tree back, striated quads and glutes, yeah, buddy, you keep eating that food. You keep adding it on. As long as you're gaining lean mass, that's where a coach will come in handy. By the way, I'm a coach. If you want to know more about my coaching, it's marclobliner.com. Bottom friggin' line. You got to play it by ear, man. You got to look at it. I got a client right now who's, a little extracurricular. This dude's gaining 7 pounds a month. 7 pounds a month. His lower back's still chiseled. I keep feeding him and feeding him and feeding him. And he keeps growing and growing and growing and staying lean. And you need to be able to look, because you're going to hold a little bit of water on the steroids, man. So you need to be able to tell. So I'm guessing you should use a coach. I'm thinking you should use a coach. I'm knowing you should use a coach. So there's that. That is how you eat when you're on a cycle. To gain. To lose fat, just lose fat, right? We're talking about making gains right now. We're talking about making gains. To lose fat, let's go over that real quick. To lose fat while on cycle. Man, you could take it pretty aggressive. If you're just looking to maintain, get harder, drier, man, you could lose. I've seen people lose 3 to 4 pounds a week and maintain. You see these Olympia guys, they're like 50, 60 pounds overweight, and in like 10 weeks, they're Olympia stage ready. It's not because they're on some special chicken and rice diet, because they're on that Jesus juice, bro. So what about outside of diet? Let's get a little more creative here. Workout nutrition. What do you take during workout nutrition? If you're trying to gain, you're on steroids, you're probably gonna be eating a lot of calories. I wanna see you take in some carbs during training. I make a carb drink called Carb 10. It's unflavored. What you do is mix that with your branch. I like branch chains. I like them. You can argue about that. Look, your protein synthesis is up. Worst case, you're getting branched amino acids. Bottom line is throw in 2 scoops of machine fuel or about 10 to 14 grams of branch chains. Throw in some Carb 10. If you do not want to buy my product, Carb 10, bro, I'm okay with Gatorade. I'm okay with Gatorade. You know what? Based on your carb needs, usually most people, Gatorades, they have a 21 grams of carbs per bottle size. They have about a 44 to 50 grams. Depends on what you enjoy, what your carb allocation is. Generally speaking, 20 to 50 grams of carbs will suit most people. Throw in the 10 grams of branch chains, call it a day. Again, Gatorade works in a pinch, but if you're looking to be optimal, Carb 10's great. Still take your creatine. Creatine still works. If you're on steroids, creatine still awesome. Still take your creatine. Still take your pre-workout. Still beta-alanine. Look, dude, supplements supplement your diet. Whether you are on steroids or not on steroids, supplements have their place. And of course, I'm going to recommend you always take Ambrosia Nectar. Ambrosia Nectar is a liver and health support supplement made by Ambrosia. I'll link it down below. It'll definitely help you maintain your health. Again, run this by your doctor. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm an idiot, but Ambrosia Nectar and my immunity stack, I recommend everybody takes this year round. What's in the immunity stack? I'm going to link mine down below. But if you don't want to buy from me, the only thing you really need to buy from me is Nectar. It's awesome. But here's what you need to take. 5,000 IUs of vitamin D a day, 30 to 50 milligrams of zinc per day, okay? 1 gram of vitamin C twice per day, 400 milligrams of quercetin twice per day. Morning and night's fine. And you can take all that with food. Vitamin D does better with food, right? So the thing is, man, diet is diet. Drugs just enhance your diet. They basically take what you have and make it a little bit better. As far as that, it also helps you utilize your nutrients more efficiently. So 1.5 to 2 grams of protein is fine, but 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is fine. The bottom line is when dieting, whether on cycle or natural, don't get too fat. There's no need to get over 15 to 20% body fat. If you're over 15 to 20% body fat, bulking's not for you. Stop being fat first and look into bulking. There's no reason to ever get over 15% body fat, in my opinion. But because some people store fat easily, I'm going to say 20 for the sake of this video. And for a good diet to follow, I'm going to link it down below. It's on the Tiger Fitness site. It was written by Mr. Olympia Brandon Curry. It is a great mass gaining diet. I'm going to link that diet as well as my new shredded normal diet. Guys, that's what I have for you. If you're on the Jesus juice, if you're on the secret sauce, if you're on the Chick-fil-A sauce, if you're on the Arby's sauce, whatever sauce you're on, man, these are some good tenets to live by while on cycle. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and of course, support us at tigerfitness.com. If you're out and about, buy yourself an outright bar. This is also something that will feed you, get you your nutrient needs. I'm Marc Lobliner, and that's not a game. One thing we're finding out about everything going on, about enhancing your immunity, preventing viruses from taking over your body and causing bad effects, causing you to be very sick, is that not only is obesity a huge driver in how bad viruses affect you, but also your insulin levels. So what I say to people is you want to control your blood glucose. Now, one thing I don't think most people can adhere to is a ketogenic diet. That will help control your blood sugar, help control your insulin levels. So what do? We have these things out there called insulin mimetics, and that's where Nutrient Driver helps tremendously. Nutrient Driver is extremely healthy, has tremendous health benefits, also helps regulate your blood sugar. Nutrient Driver, try it today.